Hey everyone, I'm Nick, that's Mitch. Welcome to the Tartiflette Games Best Trick Finals. We received over 40 submissions from around the globe, and the best and brightest in the biz took to the streets, valleys, mountains, and skies of Riders Republic for their shot at the top, to be crowned as Riders Republic's first Tartiflette Games champion. The wait is finally over. New game, new sports, new riders. The Tartiflette Games are back. Yins ready?
Welcome to the Tartiflette Games Best Trick Finals. Our riders were asked to record a 5 to 20 second clip in each of the 5 categories: ski, board, wingsuit, funkies, and bikes. We used the fan vote from the live stream and a small committee to pick the top 2 runs from each category.
Hey, yo! I think the people are ready for some action. We're going to take a look at that beautiful gold medal in just a bit, but first, Mitch, we need to meet today's competitors. From Coney Island. No. Okay. I promised I wouldn't do that bit twice in the same sentence. Just take it, please. Mitch, who's riding today?
Our skiers today are DTony from France and Ski Maniac from USA. On the boards, we have DTony from France and a Pie from Finland. Up in the air, we have Sassolino from Italy and Murder 10K from England. Our funky friends for the afternoon are Moxley from the USA and Murder 10K from England. And wrapping it up on wheels, we have Flair from Finland and Ian Hawk BMX from Germany.
This is an absolutely stacked lineup. Now, let's kick it right on over to the skiers. First up from France, it's DTony.
First time in the finals and first up to bat, it is DTony from France, taking a crack at Bear Park on Mammoth Mountain.
Absolutely abusing these high elevation pipes here, coming down onto the handrail there. I love the duck mask as well. Here's the dismount right through the chairlift. I mean, come on, silky smooth.
Yeah, he was taking it a bit slow at first. I didn't even know there were rails up on top of the half pipe, but I'm just a sucker for half pipes and, rides them nice, clean, pulling some beautiful tricks in between, and then going through that chairlift. I've never done that before.
No, absolutely not. And I really thought that he was going to take that camera boom, but decided to keep straight on this line. You'll see it here coming up in this third replay, I believe. Right towards the end here, decides to go, instead of hard right here, he decides to crank it hard left and dip right through those chairs. Talk about a hole-in-one. This is just precision.
And not to mention that final flip after touching the chairlift. Just a beautiful touch on the end. We'll see if Ski Maniac can top that over in the X Games Park. Oh!
Coming out hard, swinging with a classic. My God, Mitch, we are finally here in Riders Republic, and that means we can pull some disgusting knuckle hucks. Ski Maniac throwing it down, showing everyone else how it is done.
Right, just turning 90, getting a beautiful hand drag, laying it out flat, parallel to the ground, and then pulling it back onto his feet. Wow.
Yeah, he's wearing one of the stock sweaters, but there was nothing stock about that trick.
No, he is showing us that knuckle huck and anything is possible in Riders Republic.
Switching 2 skis for one big old slab aboard. It's DTony once again. And honestly, if this trick does not win, I mean, Mitch, we lost our absolute minds watching this in the qualifiers in the All Runs video a couple of weeks back. This was just, it was gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen quite a few clips online of going through a single chairlift, but a double chairlift without hitting any part of them is just nuts.
Yeah, and the precision, I know it is minimal. It's very minimal, but the precision on the end there where he misses the chairlift reset is also just a very close call. I want to give him some skill points for that, but we all know that the bread and butter of this run was that double chairlift send. Well done, Monkey. Unreal precision.
I know some people, when the game was coming out, were begging for chairlifts and being able to ride them up the mountain. So sorry you can't do that, Just Steep It, but you can still abuse the crap out of them.
Used and abused. Let's see if a pie can punch in that weight class.
Well, Apai took it back to the X Games Park, so I think our riders are trying to tell us something about this spot. And oh man, just dusted the ramp and the knuckle with that board.
Dude, I know that this isn't the first time that we've watched this. I mean, I think this is the 30th time that I've watched this run. This singular run never gets old. I mean, Apai is throwing down absolute dirt right here. He gets everything out of this knuckle plus a little bit more. That landing is picture perfect. You could use that in a how-to series.
Exactly. And I mean, I love everything about this. Going switch just before, tapping everything. And you said the landing, the ride out too. Just love him putting his hands up, calming the crowd down, saying, I still got more to show you later on.
Throwing it to the lowlands with the wild wings of the West. It's Sassolino coming in strong. Man, we loved this one. This was a showstopper to stop all shows. I have no idea, still to this day, how this one happened.
Yeah, for now, we haven't seen too much crazy that you can do in wingsuits other than getting close to things. I mean, that's where you get the points, proximity flying. But Sassolino going under a bridge, I didn't even know had a gap underneath it, and dragging the feet in the water and probably his head on top. You could probably hear some scraping from the helmet on concrete. It's just insane.
Yeah, this is not a proximity run. This is a suicide line for anyone other than this wicked genius over in Italia. Well done, Sassolino. I could never, just period. I could never run a line like this.
We'll see if Murder 10K has anything to top that over here in the ice castle, and he is heading through the frames of the support beams in the castle.
This is such a meticulous line. You know, it doesn't seem like the craziest trick in the bunch, but the precision that you need to find all four of those supports, maintain your height, maintain your speed, and just not wipe out, period, is a work of genius. This is a wonderful line from a wonderfully creative mind.
And of course, the ending on the bike doesn't count in this competition, but I'm thinking maybe our next event should just be 5 to 20 seconds of whatever you want in Riders Republic. You can change sports as many times and see what crazy stuff comes out of it.
Yeah, it's sounding like Send It will be making a return in the very near future. Moving and grooving, it's time for the Funkies, starting this one off with Moxley. But I do want to say there was a three-way tie for the Funkies fan vote. But our small group of judges decided on the top two, so we can only give a honorable mention to our man Speedy over there. Congratulations.
And that three-way tie was just for second place, but we are kicking it with Moxley over in the X Games Park, going off of the giant kicker and then pulling off a hand drag on top of the support tower.
I believe this was one of the first ones that we saw in the All Runs video as well. And this is just Steez. If I've never seen Steez before, man, this is unreal. It is a very simple trick, but the execution of this takes so much time, so much precision, and just, I mean, it's a time suck to make something this simple look this good.
Right? And how about that jumbo bike being used too? That thing is just a blast to rip on the mountain.
Fat Daddy.
But there are plenty of other toys on the mountain, and Murda 10K taking it to the rocket skis, sending it through that gap that we saw last time.
It never gets old, and it's a no-brainer that Murda has reached the finals with this trick as well. Mitch, this took up minutes of that live stream broadcast. You and I, the more that you watch it, the more you watch this replayed over and over and over again, the more questions you come out with.
Yeah.
How do you find this line? How do you discover that, oh, this is something that I could do, let alone on regular skis, you know, just finding a line? He's doing this on rockets. He's increasing the speed, and I get that. You need that for the jump, but there's just something extra. There's something so silly, so stupid, reckless about the choice of ski and this line. This is, you want to talk about a suicide line.
Yeah, this one made me question whether or not he used like some replay and editing magic to kind of cut the clip going to the rock and then cut in another clip of a clean exit. because I don't know how he got between the tree and the rock. So just the fact that he was able to pull that off is insane.
Yeah, if he did anything, if there was any editing, if there was any smoke and mirrors, we didn't catch it. We're letting it run. Yeah. Murder 10K absolutely throwing down a Funkies run for the history books.
And now it's time for our final category. We have Flair from Finland riding on his bike, coming out of the pool and riding down the side of the wall.
You know it can't be a TFG event without a submission from Flair. And in typical Flair fashion, pulling out something that makes your jaw drop. I mean, that crazy Superman backy off of the cobblestone sidewall. What more could you ask for? Well, I know what I could ask for. I could ask for a better landing, a better ride out. But I mean, that initial trick, that's what's being graded. That's what we're looking at. And it's a showstopper for sure.
It's beautiful and makes me so pumped for our real events, like real bike, real snow, real street, real ski. It's all going to be insane in this game.
Is this the son of a legend? Have we confirmed or denied that this is any bloodline of the late great? No, I'm sorry. He's still here. Tony Hawk. Mitch, Ian throwing down just some nasty business here.
Well, I can tell you he shares the same creativity with spots as Tony Hawk. Went up on the rooftop and then manages to get both tires on the wall and ride up a little bit before dismounting, pulling off some more spins, a bar spin, and then landing super smooth on that kicker.
Yeah, that upward motion on the wall followed, it was almost a flip reset there. Sorry to our Rocket League fans. But that upward motion has me scratching my head. I don't understand how. I don't really care to know how. All I know is it produced something just out of a picture book. This is fantastic. And this could be like a stop motion bullet time in any magazine that you could find.
For sure. I mean, how blown is your mind after these runs?
It's just about as twisted up as all of the rotations Ian just threw down. So, who do you think has taken home gold after that 10-run clinic? Please let us know who you think won best overall trick down in the comments. And also, be sure to click subscribe and bonk that bell. It is the absolute best way to stay up to date on all of the upcoming Tartiflette Games events. Now, I think we have a brand new medal to show off.
Yes, sir. We'll be sending out a medal to not one, but every winner of each category. Yes, Nick, we're sending out 5 gold medals for free. We're using up all the gold I have. And if you were in the video today but didn't win, don't worry because you're officially a silver medalist. So, a huge congrats goes out to Ski Maniac for skiing, Monkey DTony for boarding, Sassolino for wingsuit, Murder 10K for Funkies, and it's in his name, Ian Hawk BMX for bike.
Jeez, not 1, not 2, 5 gold medals. Dude, there's plenty of room on the top for the best of Riders Republic. Congratulations to all of our finalists today, and a huge thank you goes out to all of the riders who showed up for Best Trick. There was some bonkers talent that just didn't make the cut for this comp, but we can't wait to see everyone back for our next event, which, as of right now, we don't really know what it will be. So, just one more time, please let us know down in the comments what you would like to compete in next.
And yes, Nate, we know you want Sled Huck. So, I mean, if enough people ask for it.
Well, hey, thanks for checking us out. Thanks for checking out the Tartiflette Games in Riders Republic. We'll see everyone back here for Sled Huck. I mean, the next event that totally hasn't been decided yet.
Nice. Be sure to check out our other series, The Riders Report. New episodes drop every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern.
We'll see you there. I'm Nick.
And I'm Mitch.
And we'll see yins on the slopes.